Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyle here today with an AK47 video. We are on Resistance playing Kill Confirmed. Now the reason I'm doing the AK47 and not some gun that not too many people are familiar with is because I felt that the AK47 was a bit overplayed in the Call of Duty games. Yes, they upgraded, as you can see. There's a nice Picatinny rail and a nice little grip on it. You know, it's upgraded. It's got probably most of it's plastic instead of wood furniture. You know, it's got the M4 stock, you know, that collapsible butt stock. So, I mean, a lot of upgraded features for it, but still the same old AK-47. This AK actually shoots the 7.62 by 39 millimeter round. An AK actually stands for, if you would translate it to English, it's automatic Kalashnikov. But if you were to say it in Russian, and I'm sorry if I butcher this, but it's called Avtomat Kalashnikova, which obviously is pretty close to automatic Kalashnikov. The AK-47 was originally based off of the Sturmgewehr 44, or you guys might know it as the STG-44 or the MP-44. You know, it was basically almost every piece of it was derived from the MP-44. You know, the curvature of the magazine, the gas system, bolt system, the way that it used not necessarily a rifle round, which the rifle round that the Russians were using at the time was the 7.62 by 54 millimeter. So that's obviously a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. So they had to shorten it and make it an intermediate round, so it had, you know, it could have a higher rate of fire, but still have enough kick or enough stopping power, I guess you could say. So that's where the AK was born. Actually, the SKS was in competition for military contract at the time. The AK is made by a company called Izmash, although there's probably over 175 million copies and different, you know, production models out there that are still based off of the same principle of the AK-47. But what I was kind of disappointed with when I saw the gun in the game, don't get me wrong, I like the AK-47, I really do. But I was disappointed to see it in the game because I would have expected the guys at Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer and, you know, to upgrade to at least the AK-74, if anything. You know, they have an even newer model. There's a couple newer models than that. You know, it's, don't get me wrong, what works, you know, the saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it, that stands true to the AK-47. But the AK-74 was an upgraded version, and I just feel that it would have been a better gun for this game anyway. The reason it's different is because it actually uses a different round. It actually uses, I'm not sure about this. I want to say it's 5.45 by 39 millimeter. I'm not positive. You guys are gonna have to look that one up. But the AK-74 is just a more accurate rifle. It's the bullet itself is somewhere in between the 5.56 and the 7.62. I mean, it's somewhere right in the middle. You know, it's not necessarily as big as the 7.62, but then again, it's not as small as the 5.56. So, I mean, you know, call it what it is, but I think that they could have put the AK-74 in this game. But to actually talk about the gun, though, the AK-47 that I'm using right now just has a silencer on it. That was always my favorite setup, all the way back from Call of Duty 4 days. You know, it's simple. The sights are very nice, very simple to use. They're pretty good at range. You know, you really can't go wrong with their sights for an AK. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, but that's the same with any gun. They're very unobstructive. You know, it's just, you know, as long as you don't put the gun over top of where your target is, then you're good. I feel that if you use like the red dot and stuff like that, it just it doesn't reset, and there goes my phone. It doesn't reset right, you know, as the gun recoils. So wow, I missed that guy. Maybe, yeah, still got him. Okay, good. So yeah, it just doesn't recoil the way it recoils. I don't feel like the red dot is actually put back in the same spot like it should be. Granted, it's a video game. I'm probably wrong, but I just don't like the optics for it. I'd much rather just put a silencer on it. So anyway, I did put kick on it though, because the recoil from the AK is a lot heavier than say the ACR or the M4 or even the M16 or the Type 95, which has almost no recoil for some reason. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, the kick is probably my personal favorite proficiency for this rifle. See if we can take out this helicopter here. Got it through the trees a little bit. Oh wait, it's shooting at me. Hang on. Oh, I got it. So, like I was saying, it's a great gun. It really is. I mean, you'll see in a little bit. I actually do a little bit better, I think. But I mean, it's probably one of my favorite guns, and it's a favorite of a lot of different people's. I mean, you know, the Czechs have a version, the Bulgarians have a version, the Romanians have a version, the Chinese have one. There it goes again. Anyway, so I mean, there's all different kind of copies of this gun, but you know, obviously the original, the Russian m.o.a.b, is probably the best. As for the AK being less accurate per se than the M4, that all depends on the shooter. It doesn't have as far of an effective range, but it also can make you know, a piece of concrete into a piece of rubble. So one of the things I wanted to highlight right here before we go on is canceling a reload. If you guys don't know, if you just try to sprint when you're reloading, it'll cancel the reload and you just start sprinting. So what I did back there was I canceled my reload so that I can try to shoot at that guy some more, because by the time I would have reloaded, he would have shot me and killed me. So just a helpful tip for you guys, if you have the opportunity where, you know, you're running out of bullets but you do need to reload, somebody comes up on you, your best chance is to cancel the reload and, you know, get a couple hits on him. If he misses you, maybe rush him and knife him, you know, if you run out of ammo. But canceling the reload is probably one of the most helpful things in the game. I don't do it as often as I probably should, because there are a lot of times where I'll be reloading, because I reload quite a lot. You know, as you can see, I put scavenger on almost all my classes. That's just a personal preference, but I mean, you know, it just seems like to me I go through too many bullets to really not reload enough. I mean, I reload, you'll see me, I dump whole mags out on one guy for no reason, just because I'm either A, not hitting them, or B, just, I don't know, just dumping the rounds out. See, like right there. I probably could have got that guy in less rounds, but it took me the whole mag to get him. So, same with this guy. So again, right here I canceled the reload because he had a martyrdom grenade. It saved my ass. I could have died from the suicide, but luckily I didn't. So, you know, I lived to shoot another day. Right here is where I go on a nice little spree. This is a nice little thing to do for you guys. I don't know, as another little tip, especially for this map, is with all these like cases and ammo dump crates, whatever you want to call them, back here, the best thing you can do is just basically dance around these to get kills. I mean, right here I dodged 2 sniper rounds. It's not something I do very often. I got killed anyway, but I mean, it's not something I do very often. So call in our AH6, call in a Predator, and I missed the last 2 Predator missiles, so see if we can make up for it here. And nice, made up for both of them. So I mean, the AK47, I would definitely use it if I were you guys. It's an awesome gun, a lot of fun to use. It's really powerful. You know, it doesn't have as high a rate of fire as like the ACR or something like that, but you know, I hope you guys always find my videos informational, you know, enjoyable. I try to put up some good gameplay for you guys. So, you know, as always, you know, like the video, favorite the video if you did like it. You know, as always, please subscribe if you're new around here. So now we get a nice final kill, double headshot here. But yeah, the AK-47, definitely a weapon to use. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you guys on the battlefield.